असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्माम् अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Jnaneshwar, who is just knowledge manifesting, the knowledge, is it better? Okay. We manifest ignorance. And because there is always confusions, doubts, we are not sure, and therefore we need more and more research, more and more finding out, and there is no surety in our understanding because it is all covered, whereas Jnaneshwara is wisdom itself, the truth itself, and one who is seeking the truth, Changdev, it is being shared with him. So there has to be the proper disciple, which is rare to find. Ashcharyo vakta kushalosya labdha. This one who is capable of giving the knowledge, that is rare. And equally rare is the one who is seeking the knowledge, because almost all of us are satisfied with all the our worldly life of, just we want to enhance and remove the miseries in it. But it is like, removing the blackness of the coal. If you have coal, it would have been nice had it been white coal. But that doesn't happen. Coal means like that. So we want our experience to remain just like that. Only I should get more prominence, I should get more praise, I should not have any problem in the world. My passport should never be lost. It is so. It is all like that. No problem should be there. All the problems must go to my enemies only. So this is the common understanding, and we practice religion also just for that. A little religion is good in life. Many say that too much of religion is not good. It is, a little bit is all right. We have all the other things in life. It is Vivekananda gives a nice example that in the dish, so many food items there, 15, 16 food items, and even a little salt is kept there. So religion should be like that, just a little bit on the side. So all other things are important. So most of us have that much value to religion. There is a very nice book by a British mystic, has not left his name there. And the title of that book is Cloud of Unknowing. And in the introduction of that book, he mentions that almost everybody is religious. By being human, we always have something like religion, God and all that. But almost everybody is seeking religion only to uh, as a lubricant in life, that something to fall on when we are in bad times, then that lubricant. So lubricant is put only very little for the machine to run smoothly. So our life can run very well without God and all that, but there are some times of friction, some times of that we cannot have a proper conclusion of everything. So we then, oh God, God knows, or to fall back on some such thing, we require religion. That is the religion with 99% of people. That we go to temples and churches, and for what? And just to pray for more of what we already have. That we have money, let more money come, or whatever is there, it should never get lost. That is called in Sanskrit Yoga Kshema. That is the practice of religion for most people. Means Kshema means whatever I have, it should remain with me, and whatever I don't have, let that get added more. So that is the practice of religion. Last year my bank balance was 1 million, let it become 2 millions this year. So that is how people go to church or temples or whatever. Light candles, giving wish, that it is. We pray as Jesus taught, very nice prayer, let thy will be done. But we don't pray like that actually. Let my will be done, that is my prayer, not thy will but my will. So that is the religion, he says, for 99% people. He says this book is not meant for them. Then there are remaining 1%, there are some who become inclined to find out the deeper truths of life. What is I? What is God? What pervades this whole universe, and why I do not see it? So that is 1%. Amongst 1%, a section goes to that. But again, most of them are not willing to pay the price for that. Education means you have to pay price, So that many are curious. So, okay, what is God? It would be nice to come face to face with God and all that, but not ready to pay the price. They want to buy a Ferrari for $5. So obviously they cannot. So we feel God, okay, if God knocks on my door, I may open the door for God, but nothing more than that. There are very small number of people who are ready to pay the price. They alone can get it. He said that book is for that category. Those who want God are ready to pay the price for that. So to help them, this book is meant. There are those who already have gotten God. The book is useless for them. It is. There are those who do not really want God or not ready to pay the price. For them also this book is not meant. So, the person who is a seeker in the sense pay the price. That person is this Changdeva that wants the truth. So Jnaneshwara is happy that there is somebody. The teacher becomes so happy when there is a student who is of that caliber. In Kathopanishad, therefore, that teacher who is the god of death, Yama, he expresses happiness and says to Nachiketa, may we get lot of disciples like you, because you are really the worthy student who can give up everything else for God. That is very important. What everything is to be given, all that is just appearance. That what does it cost, really nothing, but we are so much thinking of all those appearances to be real that we don't want to give it up. It is actually very easy to give up everything for the sake of God. Very easy. What Menaka doesn't seem to be convinced. You are convinced, good. Everything has to be given up for the sake of God, and it is a joy to give it up. That which tortures us. Why should one be hesitant about giving it up? It is like that you are holding a hot pan, your hand is burning. Now, drop it. Isn't it easier to drop and feel relieved? But no, we feel, then the pan will be lost. It is like that. This world tortures us, but still we cannot give it up. There is, the book Jnana Yoga by Vivekananda has a lecture on Maya like that it tortures us. We get bound, but still are not inclined to give it up. What will happen to my spouse if I leave? Nothing will happen. What is going to happen? That spouse will be happier actually. But it is, that our Chetanananda's stories of meditation, that a man got a mantra, went to India, got a mantra and started meditating. And the wife became very agitated. Hey, John, I won't tolerate this. Stop this! But John continued meditation. One day she became very agitated. I have been telling you for a long time that I cannot take it anymore. Get up from your meditation, or I am now leaving the house. And then John continues meditating. Hey, I am calling taxi. John hears the taxi has come. John saw that the door of the taxi opened, the bags are put in. Again he hears the voice. Wife is saying, that's it now, I am getting into the taxi. Get up if you want me not to go. John still continued. And heard the sound that the taxi left. After 5 minutes, he gets up, looks on also, there is no trace of that taxi anymore, anywhere. And then he said, meditation works. So it is, meditation works, you see. We feel that, the world is so dependent on us. What will happen to my spouse? What will happen to my children? They all are taken care of by God. We do not take care of anybody at all. but don't want to give it up. So, the one who is ready to give up, that person gets. Who is going to put down the price can get Ferrari, otherwise just $5, even a toy Ferrari will not be available, you say. So, it is, we keep on getting cheated in this world, but still don't learn the lesson. So, here is Changdeva, who had seen this world for how many days? 1400 years, and thus is now convinced that there is nothing to be had in this world. It is, that is then you are ready to get something that is higher. I will have world as well as God. It is that compromising attitude will not work. In compromise you will miss both. So it is, Jnaneshwar continues, we will read the 10th verse of this great letter written by Jnaneshwar to Changdev, that Devi Drashta Drishya Dashe. What is this, our perception in the world? Subject and object. Subject-object interactions. That is this world. And it is impossible to determine what is subject and what is object. Like you are looking at me, you think you are subject and this is object. But this also is looking at you. So, this is subject and that is object. It is, you feel that you are eating cake, so you are the eater, the cake is eaten. But we are not aware that at the same time the cake is also eating you. It is, cake is eating you. You are eating the cake and the cake is also eating you. What? Do you teach it in your psychology? Your counseling? That remember the food eats you. It is, yeah. Will they fire you if you say that?
Or they will consider me crazy, so
Either way, okay, yeah. So you agree that your psychology is crazy. Okay. Okay. So it is that this is the nature of the world. What Shankaracharya in his introductory commentary on Brahma Sutra says, that it is I and the world, asmad yushmat pratyaya gocharayoho vishaya vishayinoho. How is this world? Asmat yushmat, I and you. And where I ends and you begin, we don't know. So that is why all confusion, who is the knower, who is the known? And that is why this world, we feel we are people of lot of knowledge. I have 2 PhDs. And I have so many patents and research papers. Okay, they are all of this type. They subject-object knowledge. And where subject and where is object, that cannot be determined. So, right in the beginning, it is all misconceived ideas. So, Jnaneshwar emphasizes in Changdev that this is the like that which is beyond the seer and the seen, which is our condition, is seeing only. Yesterday that question was there, that who is then having the bliss? Who is getting the happiness when the I is destroyed. That question comes, who is the enjoyer? If everything becomes sugar, who is there to taste the sweetness of sugar? Mm. There is no such thing. It all the sweetness alone remains. You are bliss itself. You cannot be given sorry. You cannot be given any bliss, because there it comes then the enjoyer and the enjoyed. You think that you are enjoying the object, and the object thinks that it is enjoying you. So that is how, after long struggle, that Bhartrihari describes that what has happened, bhoga na bhukta vayameva bhuktaha. We could not really enjoy, but we got enjoyed by others. So we went to enjoy, but find that we are being enjoyed. See what happens in our enjoyment? You start getting old, you start losing the capabilities of your organs. Gone. All your life juice is as if it were sucked away. So, were you enjoying or you were enjoyed? It is like the orange. You suck all the juice of the orange. So the orange was being enjoyed by somebody. Similarly, all our juice is getting sucked out. All the powers of our body, organs is getting sucked out. And then we throw that useless orange. So we are cast aside, gone. So who is enjoyer, who is enjoyed? Quite clear, friends. That is how our level of what we feel, getting happiness from somebody, something or somebody is like that. It is, remember Vitthal, you are eating, what is that? Chalupa. And the chalupa is also eating you. It is. So this world and I is like that. So Jnaneshwar tells Sangdev that it is that he says, look, that what remains is the only existence, consciousness, bliss, Satchidananda. That is the only thing that is. All other enjoyer, enjoyed, makes it for the relatives. Means adding more and more confusion, because we do not know what is the subject and what is the object. So this analysis, there is a very beautiful Vedantic book. Our Sarvapriyananda, he likes that to teach that book. Drik Drishya Viveka. That what is the seen and what is the seer. It is all very good analysis in that book. So, it is Kevala means that alone. Only the reality remains. There is no such division as seer and seen. See, this is to get rid of that is so important. It is, don't get up. That is how one derives conclusion. It is too cold, so that is and that is not because of the cold, because of the ginger I took, That is, no, please don't, you just sit there, don't disturb me by getting up. So it is now that say he has gone to get water. That is not what I am looking for. It is not going to cure this problem. It is anyway. It only causes more disturbance. Somebody gets up, means the discussion gets a break, as it were. So, and I didn't ask for it. This is what causes more problems. Yeah. Somebody in one lecture, I was giving a lecture and thought that, the Swami, I'll get some water. I didn't ask for it. Many times if I ask, there is no water. But no, the fellow went and brought some water, and I couldn't even, I didn't notice that the water is brought, and while I was moving my hands, the water, so it is, so this is the nature of this truth, that only Satchidananda is real. It is so difficult for our present way of understanding, which is bound by this I am the knower and this world is the known. I am the enjoyer and the world is being enjoyed. And so, to give up this attitude is necessary for realizing the truth. And Changdev, he says, Jnaneshwar, remember that this is the truth, that very one without second reality, now you have created or just are drawing the lines of I and the world, the subject and the object. It does not affect the truth. Only your understanding gets affected. It is so. अलंकार येणे नामे असिजे निखिल हेमे नाना अवयव संभ्रमे अवया वियाजीवी. That it is that in the name of different gold ornaments, gold exists in its entirety. It is just gold, give different names according to different shapes. It is like you give the name necklace because of a certain shape, and give the name earring because of a certain shape, give the name finger ring because of some other shape. But it all is just the gold. So like that, whatever name or shape you see, it is really that one reality. Let us feel this conviction that it does not undergo any change. And it is such a great thing, so that howsoever we might have behaved earlier, howsoever, how many mistakes we might have made in life, actually our real nature has not changed at all. We were God and we are God. There is no change in that. I might have made some mistakes. I might have created many enemies. I might have become angry every now and then. But that is just names. I still am actually God. There is no change in that. So let us tell ourselves this convincingly, that there is actually no problem. I am divine. That is why I told you yesterday, keep on repeating this. I am divine. So it is similarly right from Shiva up to the earth is a variety of appearances which are all the manifestations of the only one, the chit, the consciousness. That consciousness, Jnaneshwar calls it samvitti. It is again a tantric word, samvitti. That it all is just appearance. There is no need to give it up also. To get to the goal, you don't have to give up the ornaments. All those jewelries, still it is gold. You don't have to give it up. Without giving it up also, it is the same jewelry, same gold. So it is all gold. It is all Chit itself. There is no problem. Let us tell ourselves that there is no problem. It is the problem in the sense every action will have its reaction. So you did something and then you cannot run away from the result of it. You have to get that result also. So, but that doesn't affect your true nature. It remains the same. The moment you see that I am none of this, I am God. You are God. Don't think that, in the past so many mistakes I committed. Many of us have this idea that, I did so many bad actions. I did not behave well with my spouse, and I had committed so many follies. I was not thankful enough to all those who helped me. What will happen then to me? Well, you are already acknowledging that. That's good enough. It is Sri Ramakrishna's, that analogy is great, that I have not found a better analogy. That if a room was in dark, say a cave is dark for 1,000 years. But if you light the lamp, it doesn't take 1,000 years for the darkness to go away. It was dark for 1,000 years, so gradually in next 1,000 years it will go away. No. Know that I am divine. All those silly ideas that I am so and so, and I did this bad thing, I did this good thing, and all those ideas will disappear. In Taittiriya Upanishad it says there that when you see this truth, you do not worry about kimaham sadhuna karavam, kimaham papam karavamati. It is that why did I not do good things in life before? Why did I commit evil things? All that goes away like a dream. In dream, you might have committed some good actions, some bad actions, but when the dream is over, it's all gone. You gave loan to some people in dream. When you wake up, you don't go to get that loan back. Nor you might have taken some loan from somebody. You don't have to pay it back either. It is all over. So whatever is done due to ignorance, when the knowledge dawns, all that effect of it also goes away. So, नाही ते चित्रदाविति परियसे केवल भिंति प्रकाशेते संवित्ति जगदाकारे. On the wall there may be many paintings made. Example I like to give, that if there is fire in the movie, and then somebody sees while seeing movie, let me put out this fire, otherwise it will be conflagration, this whole theatre, we all will get burnt down. So takes the water from his bottle and pours it on that fire. What will it do? Will it stop the fire? It will not stop that fire. And the screen will get wet, that's all. So fire will keep on burning on the wet screen, that's all. Because the screen alone is real there. So that is, know that God alone is real. All these appearances, they appear and disappear. It is, they come and then they go. I had told you that story. One of our chemistry teachers, he was very good in his subject, he used to teach nicely, but was not very good with English language. So he had called all of us and said, see, there is a test is coming up, exam is coming up. I tell you, prepare well, prepare and then appear, otherwise disappear. So that is on appearance and disappearance, comes and goes. So it is that next one, बांधयाचिया मोडी बांधा न होनी गुळाची गोडी तया परी जग परवडी संवित्ती जाण. That it is, the jaggery is always sweet whether it is bound in a piece, You get the lump of jaggery. If it is bound in a piece or given a shape of a candy, still it is sweet. Whether you break it and eat, still it is the same taste. It does not change. And this is, Sri Ramakrishna also gave this example, that whether a candy, eat it sideways or straight, the taste remains the same. So, samvitti jana, this is all consciousness itself, pure consciousness. It is taking this shape and that shape. Just as the same ocean rises and falls in waves, Waves rise and fall. So all these waves, they are rising and falling. It is all ocean. And the wave means it has to rise and fall. There is no stopping that thing from happening. But we never get worried about it. Oh, what will happen? The wave is rising. Oh, that is the nature of that big body of water. So there will be wave coming up and that wave will subside. But what is actually there remains the same. This is the lesson that we should hold to the heart. And then that is liberation. That I am not this wave, but I am the ocean. That is the truth. The wave is an appearance and disappearance. But I am the ocean that is never vitiated, that never changes. So, samvitti jana, this is the Tantra word. This is all samvitti. This is all the consciousness appearing in these forms. That alone is real. So, it is that they now gives another analogy. Let us see what is the meaning of analogy. Analogy is to give you the idea of that which you do not know by taking up something that you know and comparing it with that. One part is you know, and then with the help of that, what you do not know is taught. That is how the analogy is given. So, like somebody who doesn't know what a church is. Now what that person knows, oh, you have, a place, do you do worship? Okay. So many people come to offer their devotions in one place, and in a particular manner. There are certain customs that everybody follows, and then that gets called church. So, okay, and get some idea that this is church, just as I may have a temple in my village. So, some other people would be worshipping in a different way. So, they see church. So, when now this person sees that there is a cross, lot of people are there, and they are doing some prayer-like thing, knows that this is a church. That is how the symptoms are described. That okay, something that you already know, now you will know it when that you compare that with that which you do not know, you find it there and you realize that it must be that. So, this is one incident I remember in our village. One village we used to take our mobile dispensary there. A very nice incident. And I had put on canvas shoes on my feet, simple canvas shoes. And one little child, our Tukaram might have heard that word. Unlikely, I think, I don't know. He looked at my shoes and said, Palavache jode. Did you hear this word, Palav? And I didn't know the word Palav. What is Palav? So I heard, what do you mean by Palav? I asked that boy, what is Palav? Now he tried to tell me the meaning of Palav, but how to tell? So he said, the Palav of shirt, Palav of trousers, Palav of bedsheet. Then I understood. Palav means cloth. So this is the way to introduce me at the meaning of a certain word that I didn't know. So we know this world, the problems in the world that we are quite familiar with. So to show the state of the ultimate reality, and this is used to give us the idea of that which we do not know. That is how, and then the problem is there too, because it is not exactly same, and there are differences also. So one has to take the similarities and give up the differences. So it is, analogy has this defect, and therefore Jnaneshwar gives many analogies. That one analogy may have one defect, another analogy may have another defect, because it is not only no complete exactness, otherwise it is the same thing, then no need of analogy. Analogy is something that you know, and something that you do not know can be explained by the help of that. So, that is analogy. When I came to this country, I had never seen a skunk. In India, we don't have that skunk. Yeah. Why? You don't see, Ruchi, you don't have skunk in your place? You have never seen one? You never saw a live skunk? Oh. Which town do you live? Parsippany doesn't have skunks. You have not seen skunk? Oh, what to do. Ah. Anyway, when I came to Massachusetts, Marshfield, and then another Swami Tyagananda was telling me, oh, well, be careful, there is, when you walk early morning, you may find skunk around. What is skunk? Now he had hard time how to tell the skunk for a person, because I had never seen one, nor had he seen in India any. So he said, think of, a big, long rat. And then on the head you will find that a little white patch like that. And it normally doesn't move very fast like rat. It moves slowly. And if you see skunk, no problem. But if this skunk sees you, it could be a problem. So beware. So next early morning I was walking from where we were staying to the shrine. It was just a little dawn light there, and I saw one creature which had that description, some white patch like that, and then, it is skunk, I should not go close. And he told that difference between a rat is rat won't spray you with that special fragrant fluid. It is. So I was very careful because that description provided me that identifying mark of that skunk. This is a skunk. So that is how the use of the simile and analogy is. That Jnaneshwar gives so many wonderful analogies. This is limpata sukha dukha yene akarek shobhoni navek hoy apaniya sanmukha apanachi jo. It is that unattached to the pleasure and pain amid the forms of the world, the Brahman, comes for a moment in front of himself. This is the great beauty of, explaining that remove the ideas of pleasure and pain, likes and dislikes, and you are Brahman. All the ignorance manifests like this, likes and dislikes. Patanjali describes this as, therefore, 5 torments that everybody has. It is that first is you don't see the truth, avidya. And because we don't see the truth of all pervading consciousness, we imagine I and the world. That is called asmita. I am so and so. This is my height, this is my weight, this is my job description, this is what I like, this is I don't like. That is the next one. That asmita, raga, dvesha. These are the next 2. That I have attraction for something and repulsion for something. And they keep on changing. Something that I like now, after 2 hours I don't like it. It is like children, quickly they like something, they like it so much, they want the parents to buy it. Like the children want parents to go buy a dog. And for some time the children like to play with that dog. After some time they don't want it. The parents now had it on their head, to take care of the dog. So it is like that. They likes and dislikes keep on shifting, changing all the time. Like at one moment, dislike at another moment. So that is why it is a torment. It is the psychology actually is that you like it only till you get it. You have the attraction for it till you get it. Once you get it, you lose all attraction for it. And you are stuck with it. That is the problem. That you go to get it. It will be so nice. My life will be all full of, shine and honey. It is, and so you go and get it, and then you see, oh, I didn't know what I was going to get, but you are now stuck with it, what to do. So that is why it is a torment, that you like, and so you go and pay the price for it. And then you don't like it. Now you are stuck with it, what to do. So this is raga dvesha. And yet we do not want to give it up. That is the abhinivesha. That still we want to cling to this world, hoping, actually in the hopeless situation, that tomorrow may bring good day. Tomorrow my spouse will behave nicely with me. How long will you have to wait, Sudha, for that? It will be eternity. That it is like going to catch the horizon. How long one has to walk? Like that, the world will be all so nice to me. No, that never can happen. So this is when you are detached from pleasure and pain, then you get the glimpse of what is reality. And therefore this provides the nature of spiritual practice also. And don't get affected by likes and dislikes, and which is a big practice, because we are used to, go to what is I like and run away from what I don't like. The spiritual practices do not get swayed by any of it. Just this is examining one's experience. What you liked earlier, you didn't like afterwards. So there is nothing actually running after what you like. And what you disliked, you got used to it, you started liking it. And there was the experience of one American soldier who was posted in Iraq, and he told that so many people were being killed all around. This stench of this rotting human bodies was so difficult to bear. I felt throwing up every now and then. But as the days rolled on, I got used to it. And then after I came back now to US, after my posting was done, I actually am missing that stench. It is like that you get used to it. When I was posted in Shillong, all around, that smell of the dry fish getting cooked. It is one of the worst smells that I could think of. But then every day when you are subjected to that, you get used to it. And then you see so many, just their mouth starts watering as soon as they get that kind of smell. So it is, you see the relativity of it. So to get away from these clutches of likes and dislikes, so it is, that is the spiritual practice, that I may have a feeling that I like this, doesn't mean I should get attracted to that. Resist that attraction. There will be the temptation to run away from something, but resist that temptation also. So this is how then you come face to face with reality, that unattached to pleasure and pain amid the forms of the world, the Brahman comes for a moment in front of himself. Then you are face to face with reality. It is just by putting aside attractions and repulsions. In Bhagavad Gita also you read this, that ragadvesha viyuktaistu vishayan indriyaischaran atmavashyer vidheyatma prasadam adhigacchati. So you become then quite clear about the nature of truth. Isn't it a simple practice? This is a spiritual practice. Spiritual practice, as we were discussing, is a much deeper aspect to it than just sitting for meditation and doing mantra for hours. Many times I got the question that go deep in spiritual practice, and I was flooded with questions. What do you mean by going deep? Explain it more. Do you remember somebody asking that question? Okay, yeah. So, should I do more japam? It is not the question of doing more of the same. Do more, but the question is that of intensity. That it should see that my life is no more swayed by attractions and repulsions. Raga, dvesha, viyuktaistu. I interact with all different objects with same calmness, with that professional attitude that some teller behind the counter in a bank, whatever the customer comes, doesn't look at what is the color of the skin of that person, whether that person is male or female, whether that person is educated or uneducated, just deals for that point, that's it. So that is how the objects in the world should be dealt with. There should be no desire for any object. I want this. When you get that feeling, I want this, immediately a counter feeling should be raised. That is spiritual practice. That will put you more in misery. Remember, whenever that feeling of it will be so nice, then you will feel, tell yourself, it will be so much of misery that will come with that. No, don't go for it. And even if something that is very unpleasant, you want to run away from it, don't run away from it. If you have to do work with it, that is fine. It is, like I was moving in the crowds in Mumbai, on the street. It is all not a very pleasant experience, but I see so many are moving there, literally thousands of them. Once I had asked there near the Mumbai, that downtown Churchgate station. I got down at Gateway of India, and how to go to the Churchgate station? The person who knew the situation said, you don't have to do anything. You start walking away from the sea, and you will see there that a huge stream of people, like a river of people, very mighty big river of people going. You just mingle with that and you will find yourself on the train platform. So you just walk there. You are not concerned who is on your left, who is on your right, whether that person is pretty looking or ugly looking. You have no that sense at all around you. So, thus, in this world, just behave with the objects without any desire, without any attraction, without any repulsion, and the result is you will see the truth. Got it, Vittal? That is the way you will see the truth, getting separated from the attractions and repulsions. तया नावदृश्याचे होणे संवित्ती दृष्टृत्व आणिजे तेणे बिंबा बिंबत्व झालेपणे प्रतिबिंबाचेनी. What a beautiful another analogy, that it is it refers to the same previous stanza that we had read, that becoming an object of perception to consciousness, this brings the quality of being the subject. These words, object, is related to subject. If you use the word object, means there is some subject in relation to which it is an object. Do you see this? That it is an object means there is a subject presumed. And then equally so with the word subject, that you are perceiving an object. In connection with that, you become a subject. So subject, object, they stand and fall together. Consciousness alone remains. Subject is what that Pratap was telling yesterday, a vritti. Object is another vritti only. They are interdependent. When you feel a subject, there is object also. That in relation to that object, you are subject. Like when you use the word key, there is a lock that is presumed that to which it works as key. So they are together always, the lock and the key. The key means there is a lock to which it can be used to open, and a lock means there has to be a key. So this is how the connection that in the world that we have, I see, means I am subject, and there is the object that I see. Both are changing, both are reciprocal to each other. Reciprocal. While you think that you are subject and watching that, that also is watching you. Let us not fall in the trap of thinking, no, I am watching the wall. How can the wall watch? Wall has no life. No, wall has equal life as I have got. Only I am not aware of the life of the wall. That's all. My ignorance about the life in the wall doesn't mean the wall has no life. Only I am not aware of it, that's all. So everything, when I am looking at it, it is also looking at me. When I am thinking of it, it is also thinking of me. Subject, object, they reciprocate with each other. The consciousness alone remains. So it is like another analogy being hinted here, that an object acquiring the quality of being reflected by its reflection. It is you have something reflected, say, in a mirror. Now, the mirror is reflected in that object. It is like somebody was telling me many times this is, Swami, your face has such a nice smile. I said, it is reflection of your face. When you look at me, your face is reflected in my face. That smile you are seeing, you say. So it is something like that. And now he brings it still closer. This is a great truth that we must always try to remember, that we don't meet anybody else, we meet our own images. Because it is I alone am. So when Teresa is examining a client, they are both images, of each other. The same Atman sits on this side of desk and that side of desk. That's it. There is no you and I. That distinction, that categorical distinction has to be eliminated. That both are just reflections of Atman. Atman that pervades everything gets reflected like this in the two images, as it were, I and you. Therefore, I is actually everywhere. I is everywhere. Same. Only the receptacles differ. It is that Brihadaranyaka Upanishad example I like to give. I love that example. It is very illustrative. If she introduces herself, I am Mahamaya. Then the next lady, I am Maya. Then the next one, I am Menaka. I am Teresa. I am Pratap. I am Mark. So, all these, everybody has told one's real name first. I am is our real name. The other names are given names, secondary names. Hey, why you got such a name, Maya? Maya would say that I didn't have that freedom. When I was born, somebody gave me that name, what can I do? It is, I got that name. So it is a given name, which you can change also. If you don't like, you have to file an affidavit and change that it is. There is a story. There was one humor actor, Bob Hope. So his actually name was some Lister or something. So he was being called Les Hope. And those days in the school, the roll calls would be taken first, last. That last name would be said first. So, hopeless. So, all students there would be, torturing the poor fellow, hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. So, therefore, he decided to go and change his name to Bob. So, Bob Hope. So, it is. You can change the name but this one name you cannot change because it is your name, and that is the name of everyone. I am. That is the constant name that everybody has. Everything is just Atman. Can one feel this truth, friends? This is what Jnaneshwar is telling. This is all only samvitti, the consciousness, the self alone is. These are all different reflections of the same one self. And to feel this, to live according to this, is the life of knowledge. That it is what I invoked earlier, that Shankaracharya's introductory commentary on Brahma Sutras. He says that taking this error as the basis, we live our life in the world. All the ignorant people live, that he calls it loka vyavharaha. Naisargikoyam loka vyavharaha. We take this division of I and world for granted, and on the basis of that we build all our behavior, all our relationships, all likes and dislikes, all our research, all our acquisition of knowledge is taking this erroneous division of I and world for granted. And then he says, this is Naisargikoyam Loka Vyavaharaha. The Swami who used to give classes to us, he said, opposite of this, when this division is erased, then that it is the Vyavahar of Sri Ramakrishna. Full knowledge is there. There is no subject-object there. That is that Naisargiko, he would say, that would be the natural, not Loka Vyavharaha, but Buddha Vyavharaha. That is, he would say like that. I don't know, maybe Tukaram must have seen that Swami Shiva Tattvananda. So he would say Naisargikoyam Buddha Vyavharaha. So this is Naisargikoyam Loka Vyavharaha, is when you take for granted this erroneous division and build your life on that. This is I, this is the world. And since the basis itself is error, what can you expect? So, know that this is an error. If one knows that it is an error, then one gives it up. When one doesn't know that it is an error, then one keeps on holding on to it. It is error. It is wrong. Give it up. We are holding, say, $100 bill in pocket, and I want to buy something. Go to a shop, see something costing $72. I say, yes, I will take it, because I am convinced that I have a $100 bill. And so I go to the counter, take it out, and the person on the counter looks at it, becomes a bit suspicious, turns it, and then there is a machine, he puts that under it. Sorry, sir, this is a fake bill. This is a counterfeit. This is not $100. So I get a shock. Oh, really? I thought that this is, I have got so much money. It is all fake bill. I am not immediately convinced. Go to other shop, other place, go to a bank, and everybody tells it is fake.
By that time you will be in jail already.
No.
By that time you will be
If you are governor, yeah. So, but then after I am convinced, what do I do? Earlier I was keeping it very carefully with me. Oh, let those who are pickpockets and others, let them not see it. It is when I came to this country, I was a bit, careless in India. Generally, you don't get people attacking and taking the money from you. So, I was having some dollar bill in my front pocket like this. And one young boy in our that camp told, Swami, it is not good. It is put it in the other pocket, because once they see you with this, they will, they will rob you at gunpoint or knife point. That, so therefore don't keep it like that. So I was keeping, say, that $100 bill very carefully. But when I know, verified again and again, that it is counterfeit, it is fake, then am I worried about it? Hey! It has no meaning. Now, once those in India, those some high currency notes were removed from currency. What was it called? Demonetized. Their value became zero, demonetized. So now so many people have the big, big bundles of those, and then they could not now be exchanged. There was a limit that within that time you take it to the bank, and the bank will ask question, how did you get it, and so forth. So therefore many decided not to take that trouble. And then what were they doing? They were making a public show that they would go to light a cigarette using that currency bill because it has no value. So, see, this is how Sri Ramakrishna's life is. That what you value a lot, he didn't value it at all. That very pricey shawl Mathur Babu brings, hey, take it. He sees that it is useless. It is not of any value for him. So this is how our valuation in the world will change when we see it is all God alone. So let us take this knowledge to heart, that there is no subject, no object, no likes and dislikes. Let us live our life like that. All is the reflection of the same one being. And then we will be what? Liberated and happy. So, Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. This foot went inside and was finding it difficult to come out, but it came out finally by torturing it here, there. Jai Sri Ramakrishna.